GameDunzo.com.
Hey, what's up everybody? My name is UrbanOnyx72 and I am the newest, fresh off the press, hot and steamy plastic wrapped commentator for GameDunzo.com. And you know what? You probably haven't heard from us in a while, and it's not like we've been taking a vacation in Costa Rica, which would be nice. I would take it. But we've been hard at work fixing GameDunzo.com. And we've made it so you guys, the users, have a ton of fun with it, and it's 100% better. We thought that the old GameDunzo was hard for you guys to use and navigate, so we made it easier for you guys to join game battles, tournaments, and everything. We are planning on relaunching on November 30th, so keep that on your calendars and please be looking forward to it. And within the next week, we're going to be relaunching GameDunzo's YouTube channel in full force. It's going to be a lot of fun, and we've recently been partnered with Machinima, and you guys may know who they are. They're only the biggest, baddest gaming company on YouTube to date. They're awesome, so you know what, we're stoked to be working with them. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to start off by interviewing James C. Burns, the voice actor for Sergeant Woods in Call of Duty Black Ops. It should be totally fun. We're going to be talking to him about the series, COD in general, what he thinks of it, and everything in between. And it's going to be happening before he heads off to the closing party in Vegas for Call of Duty Black Ops. So that should be a blast as well. Afterwards, we're also going to be interviewing a hilarious and viral YouTube channel about their work and everything. But it's still a surprise. So you're just going to have to wait till it comes out. So keep your pants on, stay excited, please hold the applause. It's going to be a whole lot of fun coming from GameDunzo. And I really think that GameDunzo has the opportunity to become one of the most popular YouTube channels out there. Frankly, I think it because, not just because I'm with GameDunzo, but because we have a unique perspective on the YouTube community. We're a group of dedicated people who genuinely like the gaming community, genuinely love it, and we want to see it get better, and we want to entertain you guys in the most, exciting and fun way possible. So, like I said, November 30th, just, watch out. GameDunzo is going to be off the hook. It really is. So, as you can see, this is Modern Warfare 3. It's only the biggest game ever, no big deal. But a lot of people have been calling it Modern Warfare 2.5. And I disagree with that. I think Modern Warfare 3 deserves the title Modern Warfare 3. And so throughout this review of the game, I'm going to be touching upon the good, the bad, and everything else in between. So let's start off. Quickscoping is back in action. It is fun. Okay? Modern Warfare 3 totally reinvented quickscoping. It's different. It's not like Modern Warfare 2. Modern Warfare 2 seemed very, I don't really know how to say it, kind of off-kilter. Modern Warfare 3 has perfected quickscoping, and it's a lot of fun. Sniping in general is easier, it's simpler, it looks better, and it's overall twice the fun as it was in Modern Warfare 2. And I'm not trying to play that up, I really think it is. So, quickscoping's back. Kill streaks, they're not the same. Kill streaks have totally been changed. They're now point streaks. As you can see, the AH6 Overwatch is called a point streak, not a kill streak. How this works is basically, in Modern Warfare 3, you get points for kills. You also get points for capturing domination points. You also get points for planting bombs in search and destroy, demolition, capturing a flag, and CTF, that kind of stuff. It's really interesting. So how it works is, overall, I think it creates a more balanced game because, it encourages people to go and play the objective. I think one of the biggest problems with most of the Call of Duties in the past have always been, the lone wolf kill whores, who just go after the kills, who don't actually go after playing the objective. If you play Battlefield, like the series in general, it's a very objective-paced game. People don't really go for the kills or the kill whoring because there's no kill or point streaks to reward that. It's just, it's the fun of the objective itself, which is a total different, perspective and, direction than, Modern Warfare 3, Infinity Ward, and Sledgehammer are going after. But it really promotes just a more balanced, fluid, fun game in general. So the point streaks have been, greatly restructured They're no longer called kill streaks, like I said, and there are 3 categories of point streaks you can choose from. There's Assault, Support, and Specialist. With Assault, how it works is like a standard kill streak setup. You've got certain kill streaks that you use. You earn them, or point streaks rather, by getting kills. So if you have a Predator missile which requires 5 points, you get 4 kills, say you capture Dom point 2. That gets you to the 5. They're stackable too, so that Predator missile can, it can earn you, I don't know, like an AH6 Overwatch if you get a good multi-kill on it. It can earn you, that kill streak. They're stackable, unlike what Black Ops was like. And also, the point streak system has been drastically changed in the support category. Now, the support category is totally different than what the assault category is. The support category is basically point streaks rather. I'm never gonna get used to saying that. Okay, it's just I don't know. I'm always gonna consider them kill streaks, but point streaks in the support class, they're basically structured that so as you earn your point streaks, they don't reset after you die. So if you get 3 in 1 life, die, and you respawn, you still have those 3, so you can still work towards like a 5 or a 6 or whatever. And on a whole, the support kill streak or point streaks, I keep saying that, but they're a lot. They're more team based, I guess you could say. You've got UAV, counter UAV, EMP, advanced UAV, stealth bomber, care package, decoy, care package, recon drone, that kind of stuff. Very team-based, team-supporting point streaks in general. They're not, they're not AC-130s, chopper gunners, Osprey gunners, Predator missiles, anything like that. And then we have, bringing up the rear, the last type of point streak system, which is the Specialist point streak classification. Now, Specialist, I guess you could say, package, on a whole, is a lot different than Assault and Support. What Specialist does is you start out with 0 perks. Every 2 kills you get a perk. And then after you get a certain number of kills, I don't remember the exact number, but then you're going to have all the perks at once. So you're basically like a walking army, with all the perks at once. But if you think about it, few people really get that many kills, all at once. Especially when they start off rolling 0 perks. It's hard. I've tried it. It's really hard. I've gotten I think 6 or 7. So if you think about that, that means 12 to 14 kills would get you that. So it's really difficult. On a whole, Modern Warfare 3 promotes a lot more skill. If you're skillful, you get rewarded. If you're not skillful, you can still get rewarded. I think that's where support comes in sometimes. It can help out those bad players who still want to get point streaks. But it's a lot different than MW2. The good players get rewarded, the bad players not so much, but it encourages people to play nonetheless. So, the gameplay modes have basically stayed the same. I think the biggest change to multiplayer is probably the new game mode, which is called Kill Confirmed. What Kill Confirmed does is, when you kill someone, you don't automatically get a point. When you kill someone, rather, they drop a set of dog tags that are bright yellow, kind of a goldish color. What you need to do, your objective, is to basically go ahead, run over those dog tags, and pick them up, and then it gives your team a point. If your teammate drops some dog tags, you can run over those, which shine red, and then you can deny the enemy the chance to pick those up to get that point. And then the first to 65 wins. And that, I think, is probably, game mode-wise, the biggest change to Modern Warfare 3. Touching upon the campaign, you know what? I'll give Battlefield one thing. Their campaigns are beautiful, especially Battlefield 3, which I have. It's a beautiful campaign, a great storyline on it, and it's a lot of fun, and it lasts quite a while. Modern Warfare 3, if you're playing it on normal or easy, you can whoop through the campaign, honestly, in 3 to 5 hours. Probably less if you're very experienced. I played it on normal, and I got it done in 4 hours, I think. And it's really, really not that difficult. It's the only thing I think I can really rap on Infinity Ward and Sledgehammer for, is because I don't think they've ever really been strong in the single player. Like, if you think about story mode, surely if you remember Modern Warfare 2's storyline with Makarov and, you know, starting the war and everything, you know, and the story was interesting, but it just wasn't long. And I think that's where they went wrong. I think they could have put more time into the story. Like, hell, they had a year. They had one whole year, 365 freaking days to come up with this, and they're co-working with Sledgehammer Games. So, you know, between Infinity and Sledge, I think they could have easily, you know, hammered out. Get it, Sledgehammer? Hammered? They could have, oh, that's funny. They could have easily hammered out a decent campaign. Cracking myself up. Sorry, but nonetheless, it was a decent campaign. I enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty fun. Some differences to guns necessarily. There are a lot of changes with the guns. Shotguns are no longer a secondary; they're a primary. But it's not like it's not like they're condemning you to hell, okay? You know, Infinity Ward and Sledge, they've, you know, given you machine pistols back. Your pistols don't suck ass anymore, and you've got decent launchers. And each of those categories, you know, machine pistols, handguns, launchers, they all have a fair number of weapons in them, so it's not like you're walking into a situation, you know, disadvantaged if you're using a shotgun. And especially since most of the Modern Warfare 3 maps are quite small. You know, Modern Warfare 2 large was on the map scale is now Modern Warfare 3 huge. You know, you don't see the size of maps that you did in Modern Warfare 2. They've toned them down. And if you think about it, it's basically been to promote that the action-packed, constant gameplay, you know, feeling for the game. And it's not really bad because now that the gameplay is much more balanced, it's really kind of fair and it's a lot more fun. You know, if you were to, you know, implement these map sizes on Modern Warfare 2, you know, of the same size, and then leave the gameplay and everything else the same as Modern Warfare 3, it wouldn't be fun because you'd have noob tubes and claymores and everything like all over the place, and it'd be, I think, a little too easy to die. But yeah, I do like the maps. I really do. I think they were a nice touch, and they've changed, you know, the general feel of the COD series in general. Everything's been nerfed in the game. If you're coming in here expecting Stopping Power Pro, don't. Everything is nerfed. Explosives are nerfed. You know, grenades that you throw, noob tubes. There's different types of grenade launchers and launchers in this game. Grenade launchers, there's a few of them, I think 2. Now in the launcher category, there's undermounted grenade launchers, and those are pretty weak too. Bullets have definitely been lowered in damage. You know, what would take, you know, 5 bullets in MW2 now takes 8 bullets in Modern Warfare 3. And, you know, they're well-placed shots. You know, as you notice there, I just shot a guy down, and it took half a mag, you know, of each akimbo weapon, or of each weapon on the akimbo. And then, you know, I killed the other guy with the last half, with just a little bit left over. So it is a little more difficult to kill people, which also adds to the feeling that it takes a little more skill to kill. And I really don't mind that. You know, skill to kill is not a problem. If you think about it, I'd rather have, you know, it takes skill to kill someone rather than just a sense of luck with like a Stopping Power Pro and Commando and One-Man Army, all that jazz from, you know, Modern Warfare 2. There's more gun selections. The attachments are a lot different. And you can level up your gun now in Modern Warfare 3, which is, I think, kind of a weird concept to people. It's kind of like they're bringing in a feeling of Battlefield 3 here, of the Battlefield series. The more you use a weapon, the more you unlock on it. And it's not based on kills. It kind of is, but it's not just kills. So the more you use a gun, the more experience you get with it, it levels up. Say if I start out with, you know, the P90, I get 10 kills with it, it would obviously level it up. It'd go to level 2. And it gets harder to level up the gun as you progress. And then with each level you unlock, you unlock certain stuff, but not every level. You know, every few levels you unlock decent stuff. So that's how you unlock and make available attachments, which are mostly the same. I think the biggest difference is the hybrid sight, which is a combination of the holographic and the ACOG, and you can switch it on and off to zoom in and zoom out. So you can have kind of like a zoomed in scope, and then, you know, a scope that's a little more withheld, and it's It's refreshing, and it gives, I think, the players an ability to fight at close range, and then, you know, at a distance, at a longer range. And it's a really fun attachment to use. The guns themselves have basically stayed the same, though. You'll see a lot of similar guns from Modern Warfare 2 in Modern Warfare 3, and you know, that's not a terrible thing. The UMP-45 is back, but it's not the same overpowered gun. And overall, I really think Modern Warfare 3 is a solid sequel to Modern Warfare 2, if not better. It's definitely better than Black Ops in my opinion, and I think, you know, you guys will really enjoy it. So, thanks for listening to my very first commentary for GameDunzo. Like I said, GameDunzo is wanting to be released November 30th. Please check back periodically. It's a loose date, so we're looking to launch as soon as possible. If you guys have enjoyed this commentary, please like it. Subscribe to GameDunzo. We're coming out with so much, you know, so many commentaries and a lot of great stuff, so please subscribe so you can stay up to date with us. I'm your commentator, Urbanotic72. I'll leave a link to my channel. Please check it out and subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys, and have a wonderful, awesome day.